Believe it or not, it's been 50 years since the Ford Capri was launched in 1969. And over the years, there's been many variants of Ford Europe's answer to the American Mustang.
This is a 50th anniversary event for the Ford Capri. It's 50 years since the Mark I Capri was introduced in 1969, and every 5 years here at Brooklands, the Surrey Capri Club organise an anniversary event for the Capri. Personally, I've owned probably 6 or 7, but I mean, the car behind me I've owned for 23 years. I've got a 2 litre laser that I've owned since '91. When I was a 14-year-old schoolboy, I'm giving my age away here, I was on my way to school one morning. I was not interested in cars whatsoever. I was a motorbike person, but on the way to school I happened across this Mark I Capri. It must have been the GT. It was yellow and it was black vinyl roof and a black bonnet, and it just was so out of this world at that time, because there was Morris Minors and Anglias and stuff, and this car just, wow, what's that?
When you're driving the Capri, you are driving something special. You do feel proud of what you are, driving down the road, and people do look and admire that. They're waving at you and saying that's a lovely car, and it makes you feel good about it.
I think not everybody would like to drive one because they're not the easiest cars to drive. Brakes are a bit unfriendly.
It's like going back in time when I learnt to drive, and you get more of a pleasure driving it because you have to drive.
Back in the 70s, 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you have to drive the car. You have to make sure that you're thinking ahead. You've got the right gear.
Yeah.
You're slowing the car down with the gearbox.
The Capri over the last 2 or 3 years has escalated in value. A lot of classic Fords now are commanding quite high prices. The Capri 280 was the final limited edition, the run-out model if you like, that Ford produced in December 1986. They ran out 1,038 of the 280 model, which was different in the fact that they were all painted in Brooklands green, hence the Brooklands or Brookie nickname that they tend to be known by.
All my life I've owned Capris, and I wanted the 280 with a turbo on it this time. It's the driving experience of driving that car down the road. I just love, and it makes me smile every time.
I just love owning and driving the 280, or any Capri in fact. I just enjoy driving the car. You actually feel that you're driving it as opposed to it driving you. I've got a modern car that I use as a daily driver, but it's just a means of getting from A to B. To buy one now, depending on the condition and various other aspects, mileage, owners, etc., you could pay around about 4,000 upwards for one that needs restoration or work, up to, I think the top selling one at auction went for about £54,000. I decided in December 2017 that we needed a proactive Capri 280 group, and the easiest way of doing it was to use the social media, i.e. Facebook. And I was quite amazed at the response. I mean, within 24 hours we had over 100 members, and currently we're running very close to 600 members.
As well as their Facebook page, you can also find the group via their website.